So I found the hole. That hole leads to the chamber.
Yay! Man, very good.
Today we are hiking Sketchiest trail all the way up to the waterfall where the cave is, and the idea is to climb up the cave and rappel down into the cave itself and explore some of the inner chambers that are inaccessible without any ropes or climbing equipment. I think it's going to be very cool and a bit scary as well. I'm taking you guys along. Gaining quite some elevation now. I think we have about a kilometer to go, but from here it's likely downhill to the start of the trail, and then we start climbing up to the waterfall. So I'm going to try and explain some of the geography going on here. So this is the Langeberg mountain. There's the ridge line. On the lower half of the mountain you'll find what we call the plot. It's a flat section running most of the length of the Langeberg mountain. Through the flat section runs these deeper kloofies. You can see there's one and there's one as well. And it's much wetter and more moist there than on the ridges. So on the ridges you'll find your fynbos and protea species. And in the kloofies you'll find trees, native trees like the geelhout and stinkhout and stuff like that. And on the right there is duivelsbos that we've done on the channel before, and today we are doing Sketchiest. So we're going to hike up the kloofie there all the way to the top of it somewhere there, and the water has formed a cave there between the rocks that we are going to climb into. To the start of the trail now. We'll begin climbing up to the cave, and we'll get in there, see what happens. We are now in the middle of the trail, basically where the kloofie runs down. We're coming off the trail now and heading straight up the kloofie all the way up to the cave. So we are now above the cave because I've spotted these beautiful patches of mountain aloe from the kloofie below, and I thought this is something worth showing. These are mountain aloes that grow in the upper parts of the kloofie where it's a bit drier and they can receive more sun. You can see they're a bit dark green. They're not usually this deep green color. That's because they are still in the forest and don't receive as much sun as they would like, but they adapt by simply producing more chlorophyll that allows them to create more energy while receiving less sunlight. That just shows us how these plants are able to adapt to live and in somewhat less ideal environments. We are quite a ways up now. I think I finally found a way that I can go over here and walk back down to the cave, and we can set up a rappel and get in there. That piece of rock there, right behind that, is where the cave is. This is the roof of the cave. Now we just need to find the entrance. Cool. So basically what we're looking for is a crevice or rock or something, and darkness from within. It's going to be difficult, but we'll look around a bit and see if you can find an entrance. So I found the hole. That hole leads to the chamber. Let's call it the inaccessible chamber. So you're going to have to rig some sort of an anchor here, secure anchor, so that we can double rope rappel into that hole and see what's down there. Let's get to rigging. That's where we're going in. I can't really see anything. It's about 10 meters, I'd say. Finish setting up first anchor up there. Super solid. I think I'm gonna throw another rope around that rock somewhere there, and then we should start rappelling down.
So here I'd like to explain my anchor setup. On the right you have a Malian quick link attached to the little red piece of rope that is secured around a trunk of a tree. Then the red and blue rope is my climbing rope. It is attached with a slip knot to the Malian quick link, and the black on the left is a rope cover around my climbing rope that is girth hitched to a boulder on the left.
Alright, the boys rappelling die gatos.
Ja. Pas op vir die klaar mense. Kijk loes. Kom focus het nie. Focus. Ja, je hebt raar betaald voor die. Die af. Altijd vanaf met dat reis af. Bel ik voor de oorkeren.
Wat?
Devils Frankrijk.
Devils Frankrijk.
Dat is goed! Jij! Jij! Nou, jij! Nee, maar dan gaan we in de Wat moet ik doen, jij?
Ons is rustig. Kijk eens. Wil je zien hoe lijken hulle nie?
Je moet afdraaien, dit want tussen jou foon het afneem.
Nee.
Dan gaan even die draai.
Oh, dat goed lijkt. Oh, dat goed lijkt.
Jij! 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 Yes!
I don't like beds. Just rappel the cave. It's an absolute beautiful route. There where the light's coming through. We came through there and we rappelled down this big chamber here. It's great. And actually, what happened is this is not the one I had in mind. So there's still more to explore, which is good. But if you're not scared of bats, then maybe give me a call or something and we can come do this. I don't like the bats. There was a bit much for me. They were flying into me and stuff. But very cool. Very nice. Thank you for watching, guys. Woo!